You know, when it really hurts you, like that. You know, that's not so great. And then we have the Beamer. So you have the Washington Commanders. You get destroyed by the Dallas Cowboys in Arlington. The Arlington Cowboys is with is Eugene Daniels was in and Eugene Daniels was in, and then it ended up becoming Marcus Mariota in that third quarter. And then when in that third quarter ended up being a Marcus Mariota. And yeah, he did not do that great either. He had a 4 for 10. There's a 60 40%, 60 yards interception. And he has 12 of 22 for 54.5%. If he a touchdown. Not so great. I mean, Dak Prescott looked pretty solid. Not the most impressive, but really good. Doing the 30 for 70% touchdown. So it was just a blow right there. And you could see it. She had four. I don't know. For that first score, it was 17. 8. That was 20-15 after 45 seconds. The big play, it was Dak Prescott made a touchdown pass to Jay Ferguson for 20 to make it 26-15. Then a couple of an interception return for touchdown by D. Bland. Interception and it turned into a touchdown. And then the D. Prescott pass short the Jay Ferguson catch. And it was 9 from 50 yards. 4 minutes 3 seconds. So Washington had the ball start the third quarter. Yes, but Dallas just ended up dominating that second in that first half and then the third quarter. And yeah, and they did well. Just pretty dominating. Dallas, I don't know if they're always back, but they're decent. I'll be back. No, the Arlington Cowboys, and then they're in it, but they're not like out of it, but they're not like in it in this season. The Green Bay Meat Packers, they defeat the Arizona Cardinals 27-23. They had to come back. They had a lead, like a 7-point lead. It was not much of a lead, but you know, the first score, the field goal was kicked by the Cardinals. You know, after a long drive to start the game, minutes 26 cents, it was 3-0. It was 3-all with now 6 in the second quarter. The field goal with 5:02 and the touchdown with 13-3 with 7 cents. And then it was 13-6 with no time in the with field goal short drive. And a 61-yard field goal after a long kick reach drive. And kick reach. Or a touchback, whatever. I mean, a touchback. And there was a Josh Jacobs touchdown after Arizona got the ball started third. And then it was touchdown for Jacoby Brissett. And McBride with a 12-yard touchdown. Trey McBride for 10 catches. He scored a touchdown in the third quarter, and then in the fourth, after a short end of the third quarter, won the third quarter, and then so the fourth, it was a touchdown for Tucker Kraft for Jordan Tucker Kraft 20-0. After that, risk extra point, and then C. Ryland 38 for a goal attempt. And then Josh Jacobs with a 1-yard touchdown rush, 10 plays for 8 yards for 4 yards, 1 second. So the Green Bay Packers stun Not really. I mean, it could have gone either or, but in the beginning, he thought it was the Arizona Cardinals. He really did. And then that third quarter, in the fourth, things started to turn in favor of the Meat Packers, and they get the win, 27-23. So both teams played well though. Both quarterbacks played well. Jordan Love, I mean, they didn't play the most efficient. Jordan Love, between Hurts and yards a touchdown. Jacoby Brissett played well, 25 36, 69.44% completion. Turns to your 2 touchdowns, played really well, really efficient. Didn't complain at all. And then the San Francisco 49ers, they defeat with Matt Jones a 20-10 victory. They had Brock Purdy in for for a little bit this season. Then they brought in Matt Jones, and then they brought Matt Jones in, and they've switched Brock Purdy, Matt Jones. I'm in for a little bit, and then let's switch back to Matt Jones. So and then Brock Purdy hasn't came in yet. Yeah. It's not the most efficient game for Matt Jones, was it? Almost 26, 152 yards interception. But Christian McCaffrey had 120 yards rushing. Ben Robinson Jr. on 24 carries. Brandon Robinson Jr. 9 attempts for 36 yards. But it's really the pass. It's really that passing. 21-30, 55.26%. Confirmed a touchdown. It's really what hurts the Falcons. Like, they were not that efficient offense in the passing game. Only 55.26%. Then that third quarter, and then that really what hurt them. Not the most exciting Sunday Night Football out there. I mean, but the Falcons are not. They had that upset of the Buffalo Bills. And maybe that they're maybe starting to be for real. No, they're not. Nope. They are not as good as they thought they were. So Pucarone, the field goal for the 10-19 plays 6-yard drive. That's where it says if they took off time off the clock, that ended up being like a touchdown. Okay, one thing, okay. Kicking a field goal after that. At least they'll take the points. And then 6-13 plays 8 yards, 6-10. There's really a lot of time they use off the clock. Now it's really 10. Shot after Christian. First from weird. And 13 yard of 6 minutes and 6. And then, the first, it was, or second half, or first half, excuse me. Second quarter was a 50-yard field goal to Brady Pinheiro. And that's good. And then, another field goal to start the fourth. And then the Michael Penix touchdown pass. Big John Robinson for 10 yards. And Romo made the extra one. Now it's 13-10. And then Christian McCaffrey rushed the 4-yard touchdown rush. And Pinheiro make it fourth score. 2:26 to go in the fourth quarter. So, yeah. And then 5 minutes 50 seconds in the fourth quarter. And that was just 2. And that was the scheme season touchdown. The Falcons could have had it. They were just efficient in the passing game. They just really were. Kind of a little bit more. I mean. And then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football. 2 Night Football is one on ABC ESPN. That's the ABC ESPN game with Troy Drakeman. And then the Chris Fowler Monday Night Football game is on ESPN. Chris Fowler, Danovsky, Louis Rick, Monday Night Football crew. They do the second Monday Night Football game. They do the Monday Night Football that's on They do the Monday Night Football that's on ESPN. If there's 2 Monday Night Footballs, or if there's 2 Monday Night Footballs back to back, they do the one that's exclusively on ESPN. There's 2 Monday Night Footballs at the same time. They do the ESPN one as well.